Crypto.com continues to deliver, man. We seen prices take off since the local lows, and a lot of people have been asking, Tro, Crypto.com, is it or does it still have more room to grow? And I keep saying we have yet to see the best to come, because we know a lot of things coming down the pipeline. We see Crypto.com get new licenses and registrations to do business across the world. I'm talking about in so many different jurisdictions, and they just got a new one that we're going to talk about. Also, now you can access the Crypto.com app directly on your desktop, and this is going to be huge, especially for, you know, those institutional investors who trade from their desktop or who buy cryptos from their desktop. This is going to be very, very big for those people, and we are close to new all-time highs as far as daily trading volume goes. So we're going to talk about all of those things today and much, much more. But before we get too deep into it, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, turn on those notifications for all updates on CRO Coin and Crypto.com Chronos blockchain, because I will continue to give out new things or new updates that they come out with as we move along in this bull market. And this bull market is looking very good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's looking like it's going to be one of the best bull markets in my personal opinion. And we really just preparing ourselves and waiting until the market explodes. So let's get straight into it. Let's talk about it. Where we at with the price today? So, man, I am on Coin Market Cap, and we can see Chronos is currently sitting at 16 cents. It is up 2% on the day. Now the market cap is at $4.26 billion, and it's up, like I said, 2%. Volume is up 63%, guys, coming in at $208 million. So volume has been pumping. Volume is absolutely up for CRO. And like I said, we just waiting, man. It's a waiting time, because just a couple of days ago, we were at 8 cents, man. We've been at 8 cents for quite a while, since maybe June of 2024. And it's just been struggling around that 8 cent and 7 cent mark. Then out of nowhere, boom, 100% gains. And that's the beautiful thing about cryptos. A lot of people try to wait for the perfect time, trying to time the market. It's better to have time in the market than trying to time the market itself, especially for projects that's been around multiple cycles. It's kind of easy if you just sit back and look at it, just being real. Like I've been telling people to buy, you know, CRO since 2021 or the end of 2020. So we can see, even if you've just been dollar cost averaging since 2021, price was once upon a time at 7 cents back then. Even if you didn't sell the all-time highs, you still should be in profit if you have been dollar cost averaging this whole time. So those whole 3 years since 2021, if you got in the early months of 2021, then you should have seen, you know, some easy gains, in my personal opinion. Now, I do believe it can go past this previous local high of 24 cents. I do believe we go past that previous all-time high too once we hit that full-on bull market. So a lot of things coming down the pipeline for Crypto.com and CRO Coin, and we're going to talk about those things, man. So for a limited time only, man, a limited time crypto earn offer for 1 month only, you can now enjoy up to 15% on stablecoin. So that's 15% on USDC and 15% on USDT, plus additional rewards, plus program benefits. So this ends on December 15th. So you got a month to earn 15% on some stable coins, and that's really a good deal. I'm not gonna lie, 15% in a month, you know, just by staking your stable coins that you already have, is my one of the biggest things that I believe will, you know, help a lot of investors, especially once we, you know, get into that market where people are actually using stable coins. So I mean, people using stable coins right now, but I think it's going to be more prevalent once we hit a full-on bull market. So but I love that Crypto.com does things like this. I like to see them, you know, give out new, you know, incentives or new tasks to do. just to give people more things to do on the app. And especially for the people who are still sitting in the stables, you can earn some rewards on just by, holding Stablecoin. So that's something big in my personal opinion. Now, like I said, crypto.com is now $27 billion shy of the all-time high, which could just be 2 good trading days. Either way, a new all-time high in November is inevitable. So I'm telling you guys, crypto.com continues to deliver, man. We're seeing so many good bullish things for crypto.com, and just hitting new all-time highs as far as trading volume goes, just shows that the demand for cryptos is coming back. But not only that, they're going to crypto.com to buy and sell their crypto. So that's going to play a big part, man. That's going to be something huge. And I can't wait to see where it stacks up against Binance and all these other Coinbases and things like that. Very excited to see that. But like I said, we almost hitting all-time highs as far as trading volume goes, and I love to see crypto.com doing big numbers. Now, something else, man. I know I tweeted, or yesterday I made the video, or 2 days ago rather, I made the video, and crypto.com was, I think like ranked 5th on the top finance app. Well, right now in Canada, it's number 1 on iOS and number 2 on Android. So crypto.com has been moving up those ranks, guys. We are moving up the ranks as far as the apps go. And I do believe we're slowly getting into that period in the market where, the everyday retail investor, the everyday person who doesn't know too much about crypto, is about to get back into the markets. I think that's on the way, maybe a couple months, maybe after the new year, so we can get a breath of fresh air in the crypto space. But that's going to bring so much liquidity. I don't think a lot of people realize that money is still sidelined right now. I think it's mainly institutions that's moving the markets, really prepping themselves up for the explosion that's about to occur in the crypto space. And I don't think it's truly any just true retail investors. And when I say by that, I mean the person who doesn't know about blockchain technology but heard about SHIB through the grapevine. So that's what I mean when I say that. And I don't think they have came back into the crypto space all the way, such as when we had that peak in 2021. So I'm really excited to see that more people coming back into the crypto space, and it's only a time before we see everything take off, including CRO. Now, like I said earlier too, starting today, U.S. users can now access their crypto.com app on desktop via crypto.com web, with more jurisdictions added soon. So simply scan the QR code on the login page with your app to get started. Check it out and let us know what other features you want. So this is going to be very big for the traders, for the people who like to see big screens, for the people who don't really just trade on their phones like that. I think this introduces a new aspect of the crypto.com app. It makes it accessible to everybody because, some people like to see it bigger on their screens and like to see a bigger, dashboard for their crypto. So this just allows that, and I'm very bullish on this feature as well. Some of the biggest news, man. Today, crypto.com announced the acquisition of Australia-based fintech Securities PTE Ltd. This acquisition will allow us to deposit products, derivatives, securities, foreign exchange, and manage investment schemes to more users in Australia. This is another solid step on our ambitious goal of offering a single global destination for all financial security or financial services. So this is very, very huge, man. Like I said, crypto.com is really just expanding its footprint, and they want to be the one-stop shop for financial services. And I do believe this is possible. I do believe crypto.com has the possibility to be the one-stop shop for banking, for cryptos, for stocks, and everything else. So very intrigued to see what this leads to. But like I said, just being able to do all these different things in the app will be very bullish. Now, I do want them to buckle down on crypto more so, because I think crypto is the future. But bringing stocks and bringing banking bringing cards and things like that to the Crypto.com ecosystem. I think it just overall helps CRO, in my personal opinion, because every reward that you can possibly get, it almost equates to you holding some type of CRO. So I do believe this is bullish for CRO in the long term. Now, last but not least, man, curious about the upcoming Crypto.com stablecoin. Get some more details from Crypto.com CEO and co-founder Chris as he took more questions. So let's see what Chris has to say, man.
One sentence that you should think about is we want something that will support transfers that take 1 second and cost 1 cent for everybody. There's no way that you should be paying like $25 to wire money from A to B in the world today, or 7% FX fees in the process. The way I look at this is, we want to build something that will support the channel of moving money from these markets globally. We have built the regulatory frameworks and the regulatory base to be a business that moves money. We've got the technology with Kronos. We've got the large consumer base and a trusted brand. We will leverage all these things to make sure that we can serve hundreds of millions of people who move money cross-border every single week. So that's just yet another use case. And the stablecoin supports this. And it's just another way for us to onboard more customers into the ecosystem.
So he has a huge plan for the stable coins, man. Stable coins will play a big part in Crypto.com, and he said that he wants to be able to send large amounts of money in 1 second for 1 cent. So this is a path that, Chris has been talking about for quite a while. And I think, man, this is going to play out very big once we, really get into the nitty gritty of those bull market runs and where people want to, transfer to stable coins. So me personally, I don't think we just necessarily needed an entire new stable coin, but this just create new products for Crypto.com, having the ability to offer all type of different things for different people is very big and is very important in my personal opinion. Now, guys, like I said, Crypto.com is continuing to deliver on everything that they're trying to do. The 2025 roadmap looks incredible. I'm very bullish on, reaching new all-time highs as far as spot volume trading goes. And I think once we hit that full-on bull market, Crypto.com is rising to the tops to be the #1 centralized exchange, and offering so many diverse products is going to be not just a crypto exchange, but one of the best institutions when it comes to providing financial services. So Crypto Tro, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on those notifications. I'm out of here.